another channel bites the dust and becomes demonetized. This channel here is called Whitney Holcomb, and she is a weight loss expert. And you can see here a lot of her thumbnails are like picturing models, kind of. And you can see a lot of the other content is somehow linked to like some sort of trend and whatever content she produces. Her content is clearly not AI. I'm confident that she'll probably get monetized again. I really am. I see channels that get, real channels get demonetized. There's a good chance that they could get their monetization back. It happens to many different channels. We can go ahead and click on this person's video, on her video. I watched maybe like 10 seconds of it, and I said I had to make a video on this. So let's go ahead and click on this, and let's see what she has to say.
Well, after 2 years, YouTube has demonetized.
By the way, guys, we don't. The reason why an ad never played is because I'm using a blocker, so it's not necessarily that she is demonetized. I really don't know. In fact, I could take this exact video, and I could go ahead and paste it in a tab here, and we'll see if there's an ad that plays. Right, so I'll just click accept all here. And let's see if an ad plays. Okay, I'm going to have to sign into a robot. I guess we won't find out. But the point is that, she claims to be demonetized. And once again, her content is pretty much like this. We'll take a look at some of her other content in just a second.
My entire channel. Now, I can't even really say that this has come as a surprise.
Yeah, I have to agree with what she's saying here. This is not a surprise. I've been seeing a lot of content being demonetized on YouTube. But to be honest, it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? If the channel is truly worthless, then demonetize it. But let's see what she says in her Patreon video.
Well, guys, they finally did it. YouTube officially demonetized me. They finally got me. All because I tell people that being fat is not healthy and that, in fact, many of us women do want to be skinny.
Okay, so there you go. So that's why her channel is demonetized. So it's got nothing to do necessarily with AI slop. So it's got nothing to do with AI content. Because I was curious. She should have said this on her demonetization video, right? It says eating disorder content. Yeah, I mean, we have to abide by the rules of YouTube. If you guys are curious about how to make money on YouTube, check out my members area. I'll leave the link in the description. You can go ahead and look at that content. I make money off of YouTube on a daily basis, and most of it comes from selling different products online. And for somebody like her, she should be selling some sort of different product. Let's go ahead and click on her YouTube channel. I could definitely see how she could make a lot of money. It says free downloads here, books and products. So she's selling some basic guides. I don't know how much money she's making, but I doubt it's over $10,000 a month off of this. And to be honest, I can offer some really good tips to help her make more money because she is in a niche where she's talking about weight loss. She's talking about how to actually lose weight. She's giving people information on that kind of stuff. Maybe how to stop binge eating. Maybe how to stop dealing with certain things. Like you see this here. It says 10 rules for losing weight without counting calories. When you look at a video like that, that's a perfect video for YouTube. It's a perfect video, but maybe YouTube has deemed the content unnecessarily harsh, maybe, or something like that. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not speaking for YouTube, but this is a demonetization video. It's important for us to learn a lot about the different channels that are getting demonetized because let's keep it real. AdSense revenue is great because it's like a cherry on top. Who doesn't love the cherry, right? It's a little bonus to whatever you're doing to be able to make money online. And it helps. We're not going to sit here and act like it doesn't help. For newer creators, I mean, I know how it feels. When I first started on my 50K channel, 50K subscriber channel, I used to be inspired by that AdSense number going up. So everybody's different, but I think that her content is overall pretty good, and it's very personal, right? She clearly has a lot of fans that like her content, and it's useful. Like there is need for this in the market. I think that she has to switch her monetization strategy. Unfortunately, I don't think Patreon is actually going to do well for her. Let me go ahead and click on her Patreon content.
Well, guys,
because I want to see if they could potentially show us how much she's making, because I don't think it's going to be plenty. And like I said, because people are coming to her through entertainment, but they need to be able to be informed in order to actually make purchases. So here it says join for free, and then it says $36.14 per month is what she's currently earning, right? So at least that's what it seems, because you can get exclusive benefits at $3 a month. So what I would do if I was her in this case, and this is just like some free tips, free monetization tips, she could look at her channel and start putting out different guides, okay? And or even an app. She could put out an app. And that app should help people, let's just say, count calories through her strategies, her methods, right? She clearly knows what she's talking about. And based on her app, instead of people paying $3 for a membership of just hearing her talk, which is basically watching her free videos, right, on YouTube, instead of doing that, you know what she could do? She could create this $5 app, $10 app, make more money, and people can actually gain access to the content for free that way, as opposed to actually selling the content. Because you could see here, 131 members, and she's generating $36 a month. That means most of them are free members. And if she's charging $3 per month, that means she probably has like what? 10 would be 30, 31 would be 33. So 30, so she's got 11, 12, she's got 12 members paying her $3 a month. That's not much money, right? And that's what I mean when I say she's probably not making that much. Unfortunately for her, her channel could die if she's not aware on how to actually make money. So she needs to create some sort of resource that's usable, that's beneficial, and not just this entertainment type content. And that's the content that she has to sell through a members area like Patreon, for example. And that's how she'll be able to boost up her content. Clearly, people like watching her videos. Clearly, she offers some sort of value in the marketplace. She needs to be able to make money in other ways other than her books, right? Other than all the other things that she's doing. Clearly, if her AdSense is strong enough for her to go to Patreon, then that means she's losing money on the AdSense. She needs to be able to figure out a different way. And I gave some tips. I have more tips if you guys are curious. I give lessons every day in the members area. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. But this is my review of Whitney Holcomb's situation. I wish her the best. I wish that she makes a ton of money, and I wish her to figure this thing out. And I know she could do it. I mean, she could definitely do it. Look at her success. Look how well she's doing on her channel. She could definitely turn things around, make tons of money, and really build a business out of this thing. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.